All right, guys, we are still on the search. As you guys know, we did check out some land with Dutch. That is a high one up there, but we do want to keep our options open. So we came out here to a new location. As you can tell, it has a lot better road. It does get a little more dirt that way, but
not for very long.
Yeah, not for very long. But this one's like 14 acres, I think.
Just about 13 acres.
Yeah.
It does have access to power. No water on this one, but it's very big, and I already saw a deer run through the woods here.
And we've been here for like 30 seconds.
It's very wooded, but it's flat enough. It's got the rock like Jason wants. It's very private and remote.
So let's check it out.
Yeah.
So as you could tell, it has the marker over here. It's got the marker right there. And then the road goes way around that way, and then the other marker's way on the other side. So we'll kind of explore a little bit. I see some stuff in here that I want to go look at real quick, and like rock and all that. But you could tell when they came through to do this, they just plowed all the trees over. So it takes some work on the front, but so far this is definitely 100% better than that first property we looked at. Way better.
Definitely better.
So let's go walk back here and see what I see a bunch of rocks and stuff, which are right up my alley. So as you can tell, Jaylena was walking in, the road's right there. We're already getting up on all these rocks and stuff.
That's super cool.
And so there are a lot of kind of big rocks out here that are all through here, which are kind of cool. Of course, unless you had a big old tractor or something, you couldn't move any of this. But as you could tell, it's really flat out here, which is a huge plus to what we saw at Dutch's house. And then the first property, so this is the first one we've seen with like a lot of good flat surface. The trees are really good. It's got different types of trees, which are cool.
Got a lot of pine in the front.
Yeah.
And throughout, I guess. I don't know what kind of trees these are.
Yeah, not 100% sure. There's no leaves on any of them at the moment. To me, it looks like an oak tree, but I don't know if that's a type of oak out here. So we'll kind of explore a little further out and see what's going on. As you can see, we got some footprints. So I think it was that deer Jaylena saw. But
it's big too.
Out here, what I'm kind of excited about is it looks like it's starting to open up. Not a whole lot, but enough that like if you had goats and stuff, they can eat all out here. Even if you wanted, you can have a long driveway and do a house way out here. Of course, you got to pay for electric to get way out here. But it does start to open up, and I'm not 100% sure how far back it even goes, how many feet or anything.
I mean,
but
it goes pretty far back.
The fact that it is open out here is kind of cool. You know, you can put your animals and all that, and just a bunch of different trees. The fact that we have grass out here, it's kind of open. We can even, like if we ever had to, put solar, rain catchment out here, that type of thing.
Yeah,
so
there's enough opening up here with these trees are smaller, and so you could definitely use solar out here. A lot
of potential. And then if we ever decided to like add a couple more houses on the property or whatever the case may be, like little cabins for family or friends, it's out here.
This location is the closest one to a big city.
Yeah, we're how far away?
30 minutes.
30 minutes from a big city that has pretty much everything you'd need. So it was kind of like that at Dutch's property too. So it was
about 40 minutes from there,
so that's not that bad to be out here on your own. Of course, it doesn't already have power and water and septic and all that out here off grid, and you actually do have power lines that aren't far, so you could tie into that and get power here, which if we had to pick between power and water, power.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to run a generator all the time. You could do solar, but you'd have to be more out in the open. So
which we could out here.
Yeah, we could. So let's go ahead and explore a little bit more and kind of see what's going on. This is kind of a really cool property because you get all the trees and then it opens up out here and then you get more trees. So we're back out here on the main road, and as you can tell, around that curve over there is where the property starts. And then it ends down over there. So I mean, it's pretty wide, and across the street you just have nothing but open fields.
That's all belongs to somebody.
Yeah, it's all somebody else. It's not for sale or anything right now. So I mean, you got a lot of land to work with. It's all fresh. You can do whatever you want, build a driveway wherever you want, you know, do all that. The power line isn't far away. We can get that over here. It's a lot. I'm shocked, and it's got a lot of rock that we wanted, a lot of trees that we wanted. We're out kind of by ourselves. We'll drive down a little further and see.
The next property over, that one's also for sale.
Yeah, so we'll see like who's down there and all that type of stuff and what it looks like. But so far we haven't seen any bad houses, no crazy people. The only thing that I could possibly say, if I had to say something negative right now, would be that part of the road.
Yeah, small part of the road. But
if we had a tractor, we could fix it ourselves. We could even, you know, even if you had to pay for rock, it wouldn't be very much. It wasn't very far. But as you can tell, the track's here, and then I think the post for it is like down here somewhere. So I mean, as we're walking, that's a pretty good distance. It's nothing but trees and, you know, the kind of foresty woods of it, and you got rock everywhere.
That's
so
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So this is kind of high up on the list. So I don't know.
That was a stake.
No, the stake's right over here. So it's something that we're really considering. And this was how many acres? 14?
Almost 13.
Almost 13 acres. So you got your stake here, and it goes all the way around that curve and way over there, and then all the way back. And yeah, pretty wild, pretty cool. This could be a future home site for us.
Yeah.
This would definitely be something, if we bought, we're staying, we're not moving.
Yeah, this would be something that we would actually like be able to settle down and kind of start building a life around our home.
Yeah, and on the way in, there were a few of the plots that were sold, and they already were marked off saying, please put a driveway here. They cleared out all the land. So, you know, they got money. And so if they're already clearing out, I mean, we're not talking chainsaws, we're talking like machines came in and did it. So I think we're gonna have some good neighbors if we were to move here. So we'll drive down that way, kind of check it out. But so far, your first thoughts?
I mean, my first thoughts is this is absolutely amazing. It all depends on, you know, I guess how we feel about everything, and once we weigh the
other
pros
properties.
And cons, yeah. And I think technically, like, this next part, this is all for sale too.
Yeah, so I don't know, who knows. We'll think about it. It's a good I have a good impression on it. I'm pretty impressed with the roads out here. I think if it snowed or iced over, we could still make it with two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Other than that one little spot, which really and truly wasn't that bad. So
it wasn't anything worse than stuff we have to deal with at the ranch.
No, not at all. So yeah, we'll think on it. What are your thoughts on it? Again, this was like 13 acres, somewhere in there. So let us know your thoughts and what you compare this to the other properties we saw, you know, Dutch's property, the first property. So just fill us in. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, I mean,
My arm's killing me.
This has been quite the search that we've gone on. And I was really expecting to come into this how we came into the first property where it was just like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
But this could work. This is really awesome.
Yeah, and I think there's another one further away.
It's this next one.
But I thought there was more than 2 lots available.
Yeah, there's some more further down there.
So we're gonna go check those out also. We may not show them if they're not that good, but there's potential. So I'm excited. Let us know what you guys think. If you're new to the channel, we are on our adventure right now, finding our new home, and
possibly our forever, or for the most part, home.
Yeah, so if you like what you see, guys, please subscribe, please hit the notification bell. I know a lot of you guys are probably over from Dutch's channel, and you're probably saying, Dutch, get his stuff.
We're still only 2 hours away from Dutch.
Yeah, we were this property's 2 hours from Dutch. It would give us our space from each other, but still close enough if we need anything. We're closer. We're closer to the Dallas area. How far are we? Like 3 hours?
Yeah.
We're like 3 hours from Jared's
3.5 hours
house and Terrell, her sister and stuff like that. So we're like right in the middle of everybody.
And we're still this puts us in the middle point between like my mom and your parents too.
Yeah, pretty much. So a lot to think about. Let us know what you guys think. On to the next property.